and a very warm welcome to the Japanese Grand Prix, an event that has decided a Drivers' Championship 11 times over the years and has hosted some very memorable races as well. Who can forget Kimi Raikkonen's win from 17th on the grid in 2005, or Kamui Kobayashi's incredible drive to a podium in 2012. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles, and it's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 racetrack. The drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. And keep an eye out for overtakes going into the final chicane. And all this will be happening under the watchful eye of Anthony Davidson, who joins me for today's race. And assuming the weather holds, where do you expect to see the action unfolding today, Ant?
Well, most of the time, passing here is limited very much into the final chicane, or maybe down into turn 1 if you get a good run and some assistance from DRS. But if we're lucky, we might see a bit of bravery into the hairpin, a place that Kamui Kobayashi certainly made his own in the 2010 Grand Prix on his way to a very impressive 7th place. And as you say, Crofty, this is all assuming that the conditions hold out. We know how quickly the clouds can come in here at Suzuka, and if they do, all bets will be off.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. It's Renault in pole position then, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting in alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Raikkonen, Nico Rosberg and Hamilton, Verstappen, Ericsson, Hülkenberg and Daniel Kvyat, Massa, Sainz, Valtteri Bottas and Alonso, Perez, Magnussen, Felipe Nasser and Jenson Button, Grosjean and Gutierrez, Pascal Wehrlein and Rio Haryanto completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Hello everyone, welcome for round I don't know which number it is. 5 more races to go. This is the first of the final 5, and we are here at Suzuka International Racing Course. Now we're gonna do a very different strategy from the one that they're projecting here. I was maybe hoping to do a one-stopper here, but that seems goddamn nigh impossible. Alright, so I don't think even doing this would be possible. So I guess I don't have as much play area as I hoped. I can do a little bit with this. It says I'm quite a bit slower, but I would beg to disagree, since the tyres will hold up a lot better. So starting at a 7 laps, 16 laps, and then 11. So or this 7, 10 and 10. That might be wise. We can see if the strategy would change depending on if there are any if there are any safety cars or not. Maybe we're able to do something, but otherwise we probably have to stick to this. It's a very hefty track on tyres, and it's best just to take a safety strategy. I did the same thing on Silverstone. I had good tyres to push, although I didn't really have to manage much, and that allowed me to keep the lap times up, and I won that race by quite a while. The Ferraris are actually my main competitors now. Ferrari is very quick, especially Kimi. He is doing extremely well these final few races, so I think it's going to be between me and covering him off for the end of the season. So there you go. It says I can do this as well, but I'm not going to gamble that at all. Doing a 3-stopper seems too much. 2 stoppers seems fine. They're hard. I have no problem with on this track. They feel quite nice. So yeah, it was an odd qualifying session. I was almost afraid I'd missed the boat. I went out immediately to try and do a soft or a medium. A time on the medium tires. Couldn't do it. Immediately got a corner cut or a track invalidation because I went wide, and I went to the box, went for inters. Only 4 guys in the end had set a time, and in the rain I was actually quite up on pace compared to everybody else. I think it was an 8/10 difference or so before that. So let's get on the way and hold the clutch. Raikkonen is already at the third. Already full speed. Raikkonen up to second. That guy is unstoppable. Right, so far so good. It seems I got a slightly better pace than Kimi at the moment. One mistake here can mess up the whole fucking section. Too high. Driver behind. Driver behind. Okay, that was a bit of a bad lap, but that's because someone was talking to me. Time of recording. Heading on to hard tyres. Kimi might be going from medium, hard. Tyres are actually still good. See our tyres on the track. Pretty decent pit entry. Stretched my stint by about 3 laps.
Go now.
So I can maybe go for the mediums on the final stint, so you can easily do 10 laps. You can easily, maybe you can go to the softs.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
So Raikkonen beat on race pace by quite a margin. Set medium tyres.
Affirmative. Medium tyres at the next stop.
Should have the set from qualifier, which I've barely driven on. That didn't give me a warning. That was perfectly fine. Rear line. Gap behind.
Raikkonen behind. The gap behind us is 11.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:39.7.
Wouldn't be surprised if he pits soon, and then he will probably go to the hard tyres. Did 10 laps on the medium, so 5 laps on the softs.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Darn. If you go wide there, you might as well just run off the track to avoid getting a penalty. Rosberg went to hard tyres, he ain't stopping anymore. I reckon Kimi's gonna get in soon because his lap time has slowed down. Rosberg was on the hard tyres. Set soft tyres.
Roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
Oh, yeah, massive scrap between Nazar, Ericsson and a McLaren. Not sure who that was. Quicker I am than those cars through here. Button. Well, I saw that they got an engine upgrade, like in-game engine upgrade. This doesn't seem to be bringing them much at the moment.
numbers.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone. Tried that. I think I will fix my wing damage because, you know, I had the time in hand. Is my braking a bit? Stop the next lap or the lap after. That was messy again.
7 seconds.
Alright. Box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Scared Londo. Whoa, a Red Bull that far down. We're not having a good day. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Close, close, close to the ball.
Go, go, go.
Tense quicker. So in the end I went for the setup that was projected anyway, so...
We've been awarded a time penalty. We'll go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Sloppy, but who cares?
We will keep you informed of any changes to the river.
Button and a Toro also are battling ahead. And Button takes him. Fiat.
This is your final lap of the race.
do it there. Well, I'd rather do it there. Somewhere in here. It's about the only place in this S section where they get out of the way. Okay, that was also a bit scary.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Victory in Japan! Another back-to-back win. Whew. Some of the back markers were a little bit scary here and there. And overall,
So another fantastic victory
went
for
quite
Renault
alright.
today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell
Yeah,
they'd done a lot
well.
of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres. And it highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine
Ooh,
behind the
not even a
scenes
podium
without a
for
ton to
Hamilton.
handle the wheel, of course.
Here
Say
come
this is
today's
properly
winning
slipping.
drivers, and what a race it was. This is a team that knows success very well in F1, and they're just itching for even more. Congratulations.
Alright,
to the
so
Renault
another
team
win.
for
I
their
am 2
excellent
full
win today.
victories now ahead of Kimi Raikkonen, which at my current pace I can secure the championship before Brazil, which I think is... I think it's Mexico then. And also it's Abu
So
Dhabi,
then,
Brazil, then
it's time
we
to
can
see how
check.
this result affects the
3-second
drivers'
time penalty.
championship. Our
Oh, there
current
you go.
points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship
Magnussen in the points
after a
again.
very good
Hooray for
result here
him.
today. Now then,
Mercedes
Anthony
only 4 and
Davidson,
5.
who was your driver of the day?
Max
It's
down in
got to be
10th.
Roman
He didn't have a
Grosjean.
good
He was
day.
in another league for me today.
Valtteri
Really
Bottas
impressive.
on the 3-stopper
Onto the
didn't
constructors
got
then.
them
It was
anything.
a tough race for our championship leaders
Oh,
who
2
lose
positions
ground at the
actually.
top of the table. Meanwhile,
Hulkenberg
Renault move up the table with another strong
had
performance
engine
this
problems.
weekend. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye and see you again next time.
Harriento is consistently beating Wehrlein though, so that's kind of interesting to see. I'm the only one with a penalty because I extended the track limits a bit too many times. There you go, yeah, he blew up right in front of me. Ooh, Harriento and Ericsson were bumping fenders at the end. Alright, let's look at the constructors.
Now let's take a look at the driver's standings. A strong race then for our
Overachiever.
championship leader.
I have to check what
That's
that actually
extended their
means.
advantage at
That's
the
something
top
with
of
a
the standings.
several
Moving on to the
big
driver
points
of the
lead, I
day
guess.
then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Look at
So
where Roman
56
Grosjean
points
finished
ahead
compared
of
to where he
Kimi.
started.
Kimi has
Really
securely
strong
got
performance,
second
so
place
driver
now.
of the day has to go
Nico
to him, I
didn't
think.
score as much. He's now on
let's take a
64
look at the
points behind. Then
constructors' standings.
Lewis
The
still
lead
in
at the top comes
fourth.
down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong
I
performance
suppose
this weekend.
Ferrari is
After all
catching.
that
No, they
excitement,
already have.
it's time for a lie down,
Oh,
I
look at
think.
that!
Thanks for joining us.
I've
Goodbye
bit Red
until the
Bull.
next race.
Nice! I'm in third now. That is pretty sweet. Forcinia finally got Haas of 1. Then did not expect to get a top 3 here. At the constructors, it will be. Well, we're not nearly at the end yet. Mercedes still holds on to first, but Ferrari might be able to catch them before the end of the season if they keep doing what they're doing and Mercedes keeps slipping on pace. They did alright today compared to the other guys, but there you go. Yeah, no, thank you. Spend at least 75% of your season being rated as overachieving by your team. Alright, well, there you go. So let's check again what that means. Overachievers spend at least 75% of the season being rated as overachieving by your team. Alright then, very nice. Guess they're very, very happy with me. Well, they should be. I'm giving them lots and lots of points. Kevin Magnussen went up a spot. He got past Esteban Gutierrez. He's now in 17th. Still way underperforming in, but he maybe, if he can get some points further on, he may be able to get the likes of Jensen, maybe even Alonso, who knows, if he can have a little final rush towards the end with some positive results. All good. 4 penalties. I guess all the warnings count as penalties as well. I think I won this one. Yay! What a surprise. Beat Lewis Hamilton and got an extra. So there you have it. Let's see actually what races we still have left, because I completely fucking forgot. It's Austin, then Mexico, then Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. So if I win, mathematically speaking, currently, if I will have the championship before Brazil, so after Mexico, but we're not that quite far yet. But there you go, quite a few victories here, and hopefully we can get at least the Drivers' Championship this season. We're looking pretty good. The car is not as great anymore. Ferrari can be faster, but so far we're doing well. Mexico City is gonna be probably the most difficult one, because that's the track I have the least amount of experience with, and I still have to properly learn that track. So that might be a more difficult race, but we'll see how it goes. So see you guys for the next one. Bye bye.